Coming up today, we're joined by local muso Daphzie.
This year has been the weirdest year of my life.
We'll also let you know about the closure of a well-loved bar in Newcastle. And Dan will pull some highlights from this weekend's gig guide. Sick. Produced on a Wabakal and Warramai land, this is The Good Stuff on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good.
good stuff.
The good stuff.
Local bar The Rum Diary has officially closed its Hunter Street venue. When it first opened, the Rum Diary quickly became a must-visit for locals, with a menu boasting a huge array of rums from around the world. You can leave a farewell message on their Instagram page.
This is good
Stuff.
Last year, local muso Daphzie released a killer debut EP called I Didn't Go to LA and All This Weird Shit Happened. We're joined by the legend to chat about her next single. You released this epic EP last year, right? So damn good.
Thank you.
But it feels like, we've been missing you. So what's been happening?
I've been hiding away for a while. This year has been the weirdest year of my life so far. I went away overseas at the start of the year and I was sort of mixing while I was away because I'd finished tracking a couple of songs. Trees was one of them. Trees was coming out in April. And then I was mixing this new one that's coming on Friday as well. And then I spent so much money overseas, came home, I just worked heaps trying to save up again, released Trees, played gumball.
Yeah.
Which was so fun.
Yeah.
That was like...
You looked amazing.
Thank
you.
you.
were so gorgeous and sounded fantastic
you.
too. But
Thank you.
I love the vision.
I was so stoked with that show. That was the funnest thing.
Yeah.
And then sort of went back into hiding a little bit after that because I was like, oh shit. And I was trying to sort of figure this song out that's coming out on Friday because I kept remixing it and blah, blah, blah. New relationships, problems, endings, friendships, you name it. I've had it this year. And then, now Frangies is coming out on Friday. Thank God.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I'm back. I'm back in action, everyone. Let's go.
Thank goodness, finally.
Yeah.
So can you tell us about Frangipanis in July? What's it all about?
So I wrote it 2 years ago. I actually went back in my voice memos last night trying to figure out when I wrote it.
Yeah.
So it was actually 2 years ago this week.
No way.
Which is so weird.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And
Like a seasonal thing.
yeah.
Coming back.
It was so strange. So I have this voice memo that I found and it was me coming up with the track idea and it was I just saw this semi-trailer coming out of a driveway and it was blocking all this traffic. And I feel like there's a song in that or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
wow.
It was so weird. I sound like a 50-year-old dude.
Reporting.
Yeah. And then and then the following voice memo is a week later and it's me playing the song and humming along. And it's basically
That's
just
crazy.
sort of, it's kind of it was sort of COVID-y, the end of being in ISO and stuff. So it's sort of just about feeling stuck and you're not moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to know, how many voice memos do you have on your phone, roughly?
I think I've got 850 or something. Something close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot.
Yeah.
But that's just the numbers because then some of them have titles.
Of course.
So there's probably heaps more than that.
So when will we next see you live?
Ooh, great
Are
question.
you playing West Best?
I'm not. Yeah, but that's all right. I don't really have a band right now because Tyler's moved to Melbourne and Miette's over frolicking around in Europe at the moment.
Oh my God.
So I'll have
As you do.
so I'll have to sort something out while she's gone. So hopefully next year, I'd say.
Beautiful. And when's your next trip overseas?
Next year,
Next year.
I'm going to South Korea. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah. What made you want to go there?
My sister went there last year and it
Yeah.
looked unreal and I was like, I have to go. So me and my friends, there was a Jetstar sale on, so we just snapped up
there.
those tickies and off we go.
That's amazing.
Basically just going to eat rice cake
I'm so jealous.
soup
That's
or whatever
gonna
it
be
is the whole time.
Rice cake soup.
Whatever it is. I don't even know what it's called, but it looks so good. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on this brand new single, and
Thank
it's so
you.
good to see you out and about again.
Too. Thank you.
Thanks, Daphs. You. All done. Bye.
This is where it sounds good. The good stuff.
Here's a few highlights from the handy Newcastle Live gig guide for this weekend. On Friday night, you can catch the Blamers at the Lass and Treasure Troves at the Hamo. Saturday, we'll see Leadfinger, East Coast Low and Dead Ends play the Mayfield Bolo, and Tall Stories are at the Ship Inn. And if you can handle a Sunday session after all of that, the Ragtaggle Gypsies are playing Bartholomew's on Sunday. To get your mitts on the full gig guide, slap that keyboard over to newcastlelive.com.au.
The good stuff. That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say a big thank you to Daphzie for coming in for a chat. Thanks heaps for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.